Hello everyone. So today I'm going to share with you how do I actually combine the videos from my Xiaomi camera 2K Pro. I realize online doesn't have a YouTube video that shows how to do it and to combine it successfully with sound. So here's my sharing. It took me quite some time, so hopefully that whatever I learn now is going to help you save you some time. So firstly, you're going to need to install 3 free apps. So the first app is going to be Adobe Bridge. Second app, Shutter Encoder, and the next, I'm not sure how do I pronounce this, it's going to be called Avidemux. So if you already know how to install this, you can skip this step. If not, I'm going to quickly go through to show you how and to actually go into the download pages. So once it's done, follow through the steps. Next, search for Shutter Encoder. Go to the first one. This is going to be a free app as well. Go to downloads, and you have the option to donate as well. They are really good. So if you like to help them, the programmers, feel free to donate. The next step is this Avidemux. So after you search for on Google, go to the first one, go to downloads, go to SourceForge, and over here you'll be able to find it. Click on it to download. So the next step is to find it from the SD card itself. So I already inserted. And just for additional information, this can actually support up to 128 gigabytes. For me, I've been using a 64 gig card. So once you go in, you'll be going to see these folders. And when you go in, you're going to see a lot of confusing file names. So I'm just going to keep it simple for now and let you show, maybe guide you on. The first 4 digits is going to be the year. Next 2 digits is the month. Next 2 digits is the day. And the last 2 digits is going to be the time. So for example, if you see this 11, it means 11 a.m. While you click on this and you see 16, this is going to be 4 p.m. So what I'm going to do is to combine a date worth of videos. Let's say I want to combine from on the 6th. So I'm going to select all these folders, copy it into Xiaomi camera, and I already have a backup here, so I'm going to just demonstrate it. How do I do it? So this is going to be a demo folder, demo. So when I go in, you'll be noticing there's a lot of video files, and it's all in the length of 1 minute. So if you need to preview this, it's going to be very troublesome. That's why we will need to combine it. So let's say all these are the folders. So the first way to combine it easily, I go to new or MP4. Next, I'm going to search for the MP4 file, MP4, and you'll be seeing everything. So what I do is I'll Control A to select everything, unselect the first folder which I just created because it contains the name MP4. Right click, cut, and I'm going to go back, go to this all MP4 and right click and to paste it. And the next step is to go to this Shutter Encoder. So why we actually have this Shutter Encoder, some may ask, is that I realize video files from security camera sometimes isn't well understood by other software. And for this Xiaomi camera, if you were to combine it directly in this Avidemux, it's going to be without sound. And there's also another issue which I'm going to tell you later. So before I continue, I will need to convert it into a video file which this Avidemux will understand, so sound can be involved. So if you actually try to combine directly without this Shutter Encoder, you're going to have no sound. So the missing link is actually this encoder. So in the interest of time, I'm not going to combine all. I'm just going to select the last 2. So I'm just going to do it quick to show you a demonstration. So what I do is I'm just going to select the last 2 folder, pull it and drop it here. So first step, I'm going to choose this rewrap. So once you're done, and to avoid confusion, because this original file is an MP4, I'm going to go to this to choose this as a .avi, and this doesn't really matter. And the next important step is to go to this audio setting. I'm going to click to convert to MP3. So next, I realized because the volume, the sound quality from the camera is actually quite low, so it doesn't really matter if you select 128, 96 or 64, but I'm just going to click onto 96, leave the other untouched, and once you're done, you can click on this start function. So once this is done, you can actually convert everything, but I'm not going to touch it, so just make sure that you follow these steps which I mentioned. So let's say if you see this, just click to arrange again. So notice that now I have the two new files. It's under .avi. And the next step is to click here, right click, cut this link, go to Adobe Bridge, right click over here and paste this link. And the good thing about this Adobe Bridge is that you can sort files by AVI or MP4. So now I'm going to just sort it by AVI. And if you actually created everything by MP4, this is going to be really useful, because, okay, let me just demonstrate to you. Click modified. Okay, sorry, I actually missed out one step. It would be a good idea to actually rename this first, because it's going to be really confused for the computer later on. So let me just jump the step back one step. So when you click on this state modified, you'll be noticing that all these are created in order, starting from 1:07 AM all the way to 11:39. So this is the amount of time the video camera has been recording. So the first step using this Adobe Bridge is to select here, and I'll be clicking on batch rename. Go to tool, batch rename, and notice that there's 633 files. I'm going to just go select this, select the 3-digit, and start off the first digit as 1. So notice the new file name, and rename in same folder. So I'm going to click on rename. So this is going to be quickly renaming this, so you definitely know that this is in order no matter what time it is. And the next step, I'm going to just avoid the confusion, just going to redo this step again. I'm going to go to this and restart this, clear. So I'm just going to use the last two videos as sample, because I actually did a recording. You notice that there's sound involved, but if you were to input it into this Avidemux directly, there's going to be no sound. So you need to load into this Shutter Encoder first, select this, and the way to select is you make sure you click on the icon instead to drag and drop. If you are shifting it from Adobe Bridge, drop it here and repeat all these steps. Select rewrap, go to AVI, let it create into a format that's different from the original, so you know that it's actually the non-original file. Go to this time code, click on convert, select MP3, and for this it doesn't matter if you choose anything from 128, 96 or 64. So for me, I'm going to just choose it to 96. Once I'm done, I'm going to click this start function. So once it's complete, the video files will be created. So next, I'm just going to show the .avi file. So next step, I'm going to select these two, and next step, I'm going to pull this into Avidemux. So the reason why I insist on pulling it, dragging and dropping it from Adobe Bridge is that I realized if I were to drag and drop from Window Explorer, this is going to be messed up and not in order. So you definitely need this Adobe Bridge to pull and drag. And when it's in number order, this is going to appear in the order that is being dragged as well. So once this is done, you can actually click on save, leave everything the same, and you can leave it as MKV as another format. It's fine. So combine. Okay, once you're done, let me just go back out here to see if there's sound. Okay, so this is a successful combination. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope this saves some of your time, and see you in the next video.